All right, this is the last of the simple checkmates that we'll be covering. It's a checkmate with a single rook. It might be a slightly tougher call than checkmate with the queen, but nevertheless, the principle works the same way. You gotta restrict the black king. How do you go about doing it? You begin with the king. The king has a much bigger role in this particular one. So all you need to do is bring the rook, but restrict him out. Now we have one problem we never had with the queen, which is the king can attack the rook. In this case, what you need to do is to make this move, which kind of looks redundant, but it essentially does the job of supporting the rook and still restricting the king. And now you bring this particular rook here and cut off the entire board into two halves. Now you could bring the rook further, but you lose it. So you need to bring your king further in. And when he comes closer, do not make the mistake of bringing your rook here, because then he escapes. Because remember, if you look at the jail that you created so far, it has these two walls. By moving the rook to the left, you're allowing the king to escape all the way, and you don't want to do that. And so the move that you need to make is to help your king move a little closer, and now you're restricting it further. You see that the wall's getting closer, the king is coming in closer. So now you could just bring the rook to the last file, and now the king is kind of stuck there. So all you need to do is start bringing your king in and cut off the entire thing. All right, and then finally move your rook. King comes in here, and there's a checkmate in two moves. It's a very nice puzzle. It's something that I ask all my students. See if you can pause the video here and find the solution. Okay, the solution here is actually a little counterintuitive, because so far I've been trying to restrict the king by bringing the rook closer. This time you just need to move somewhere on this particular rank, and the king is forced to go there because he's zugzwang, he's forced to move there. And all you need to do is bring your rook back, and that's a checkmate. All right, so that's a wrap in terms of all the simple checkmates that you need to learn in your endgame. So I hope you are able to appreciate the structure of this entire course. In the blueprint, it was about the overall view of chess. In the primer course, we talked about all the basic fundamentals. In the challenge course, we're looking at tactics, the endgame checkmates, the patterns that you need. And now for the rest of the course, we're going to be looking at various types of patterns that you can think of. So the idea is, instead of going at chess through the traditional means of just playing the game again and again, which brings in so much information into your head, sometimes it can feel overwhelming. What we're doing here is to break it down and start seeing one aspect of the game, which is patterns, and then slowly build on top of it. How do you like that approach? If you do like it, please share your inputs in the comments below. I would like to see how far you've come in, and how you appreciate this particular structure and methodology of learning. And that would really, really help me in kind of working further and bringing much better videos for you in the future. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.